Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing on the topic that is city creation. In this basically we are discussing one topic that is Microsoft creation. Microsoft basically told that basically we are basically up to target of 1 lakh sand creation. In this basically what are the things they are going to create? They is going to create. They are going to create this. They are going to create this. This I had this example basically of is of the some other group basically. Here I am just taking as an example basically. They are going to create these. They are going to create these employees. 1,20,000 or basically we can say here basically we will had 12,000 projects basically which is going to create, which is created by the nuclear power company. This all thing basically we have. Then one of the person told that basically you actually was discussing about the education error basically 20 percentage education error. Yes, basically I was discussing about the 20 percentage education error. So suddenly basically you jumped to what? Why basically the from education error basically you jumped to what basically? Then basically you jumped to the currencies. Then basically you jumped to the how basically the project manager will create the cities. Sorry, how basically one project manager is going to handling the so project manager means software project manager basically is going to handle city basically how you are going to handle. So in this basically we are discussing city creation basically how project manager will discuss the city creation or basically going to create city creation basically how he is going to handle the city creation basically or basically going to maintain the city creation. That basically discussion basically ongoing. So in this basically this all basically connects to IT industry. There's 100% basically this all basically is connecting to the IT industry basically. One of the person told that basically in previous lecture basically you discussed that basically that each and every blood cells each and every blood cells each and every human needs basically contains the antibiotic of each and every disease basically. That basically you had discussed. Then I told that yes basically we had discussed that basically lots of people, lots of antibiotic basically are inside the each and every human needs basically. For example, you are preparing tomato, then tomato contains malaria, chikungunya, corona, then sardi, headache, head pain, this, that, each and every antibiotic are basically there, right? Basically. Then into the yes, basically that contains antibiotic of each and every disease basically in this world basically. So one of the person told that basically before corona basically the corona it was not there basically. That time basically the food preparation each and everything basically which was prepared that basically was not containing the corona data, right? Basically, then it was the yes, basically it was not containing the corona data. But they know that basically the next disease which is going to come, that is going to generate this all data basically. Mostly basically if they are doing since thousand years basically, so then basically they get the experience that basically this will 100% going to generate. So like this basically things basically are there. So he told that each and every basically data basically which is placed into the human needs that basically contains the tapman basically, right? Then he told that yes, temperature basically. So corona disease is the corona disease basically which came basically that is connected with the temperature only. That is in Hindi basically it is called tapman. Then he told that yes basically it's connected with the tapman only basically. It's connected with the tapman. I will take one example. For example, in this world basically there are 900 crore people. In this world basically there are 900 crore people. Then I told that yes basically there are 900 crore people. If I say that the tomato which you are creating basically that is connected with the 900 crore, then basically I doesn't get it. One of the other person basically told that basically no basically we have not got that basically. Then basically he explained in detail way. For example, the current population basically is 900 crore. Just taking example basically. So 900 crore is the population basically. So when you are producing the tomato basically, assume that basically the nature is producing the tomato. then the nature is going to produce one tomato according to the 900 crore people population basically. According to 900 crore population basically. That is one thing basically. So one of the person told that yes basically, that is one thing. So same way chemical also get produced. Then he told that yes basically chemicals also basically get produced. Chemical also produce the data according to the population basically. Then he told that yes. That time basically the according to the population when the things was getting created, that time basically nothing problem basically was there basically, right? That is the one thing basically. That is the one thing. See basically it's very dangerous topic basically. So one of the person told that yes basically that is correct. So he told that the population basically is increasing. That is as per increasing the population, World Bank basically is getting the data that basically this many population basically is getting increased. Then he told that yes basically that population basically according to that only the human needs basically. The single tomato also is connected, potato is also connected with the total population basically of the world basically. So one of the person told that why then basically this corona disease basically spread here basically. Then one of the person told that basically this story basically. The story was suddenly basically the population increased, and that population increased, that data basically the World Bank also basically was not able to track that population basically. So one of the person told that how basically that is. That was basically assume that basically that was human clone population basically, which was suddenly created. That amount was basically 1 crore, and that basically placed into the environment directly basically. That type of thing basically never happens. But the corona, how basically it came basically, that basically I am telling as an example basically. In this basically it might be population also basically, or it might be something other object also in this world basically. So here I am taking as a population basically. So suddenly around 5 to 6 crore population got increased. That example I have taken basically of that 5 crore basically human clone. Yes, that example is there. So same way basically here also basically the population basically is containing the corona disease. So suddenly basically the 5 to 10 crore population basically got increased. In this World Bank also basically don't know. So due to that the each and every human needs which was created, that basically was connected with the current population. But that current population group basically also don't know that 5 crore population basically was extra basically, which was suddenly came basically from one of the area. That converted into disease in the environment basically, and that basically converted into corona disease. So from where basically that 5 crore people came, that basically might be from some other place basically, mostly from the lots of people says that earth planet basically even one child also gets blood, that basically World Bank basically able to track that basically. So this 5 crore population basically came from where basically. So due to that basically the corona disease got activated, and that basically was not tracked by the software company also basically, who basically say that basically we are tracking each and every single population basically which is getting increased. Software company will track what data basically, whatever data they are going to get, that data only basically they are going to track. Other than data they are going to track no basically. So this 5 crore suddenly basically came from the human clone data basically, that was not able to track basically. From where basically that data came, that basically was the story basically. That was the story. So here one of the person told that basically. Here one of the person told that basically the University of Oxford group basically, that says that basically we have created words basically to the Microsoft, and the word is basically 35. On the base of the word basically Microsoft created this all basically objects. Then it was the layers basically. So that was one creation. In next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this.